I knew that Google was taking everything over, so what, and they own Blogspot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I'll use Blogspot to start my blog. Because they're taking over, and because they're the most used search engine, obviously Blogspot's what's going to come up first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I decided to look up where Charles Manson was. And it actually took quite a bit of research. I did it on my ex-fiance's mom's computer, and she was actually a prison guard at the time.
Interesting.
Right. And it took quite a bit of searching because not even the fucking official, Manson fan site, websites had the right address, because you look up, okay, they say he's at this prison. So then you look up on the internet where that prison is, and you look up the official website for that prison, and he's not there. So then you're like, well, you're not right. So then you just, by trial of elimination, go down the list until I finally just gave search. I don't know how I ended up finding him, but I eventually found him. I found his ass. And they actually have a blog that they write for all of their prisoners about how they're doing and about what they're up to. And the blog that I read when I found him was he had just been thrown in the hole for 30 days for throwing a telephone across the room. And he was like 67 years old. And when I read that, I was like, man, if that was an old folks home and they're throwing some guy in a dark room, feeding him one meal a day and hosing a person down, I mean, that would be such a fucking news scandal,
Yeah.
So I was quite offended that he was being treated like that. And he wasn't getting his mail, But there he was. And so then I put it on my blog for the world to see. And I titled it, Write Charles Manson a Letter. And since then, I have gotten over hundreds of thousands of hits. I still get hundreds of hits every day on my blog from people all over the world looking to write Charles Manson a letter. And so it's the #1 source on all the web, on every search engine, on how to write Charles Manson a letter. That's what I'm most worldwide famous for. What do you mean, the way they read them?
I mean the way that they're scanned before they're actually given to the sender.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. We need prisons for people that go around killing people. We can't just go around killing people that kill people. Otherwise we're all just killing each other like fucking crazy. You gotta put people that kill people in a special place. And Manson, he's only guilty by association. That's the thing about him. He didn't kill nobody. People need to keep that in mind, regardless of if he was a leader of the mafia or if he was, leader of the government. He didn't kill anybody.
So many questions.
He actually pawns Geraldo the entire time. Mm-hmm. And the beautiful thing about any kind of media exposure that they've given him is that they're giving him a platform. So they ask him a question, and he, instead of just answering that stupid question that they're trying to bait him into talking about, being a murderer, he just completely ignores that question and responds by, stating what he wants to get out there.
And the fact that he taps into Geraldo Rivera's criminal side, admitting that he said
we've all got criminal sides.
Yeah, but
we are criminals by, we were all declared criminals by the Constitution. The second they signed the U.S. Constitution, it declared us all criminals. That was the beginning. All of a sudden, there's them and there's us.